Yo, what's good? All right, what is good? I don't know what's good. For some reason, I have a tendency of opening up my statements with my videos with that. Anyway, it is Monday, February 18th, 2019, President's Day. Um, some would say that today is a day to celebrate uh, presidents of the United States. Honestly, I don't have any history regarding this that I ever, in my entire several decades, ever decided to look into. I probably should because, most people these days are trying to be more, to their credit, I guess, more in it and with it. So politics wise, because um, you know, they never, no one wants to, well, not no one, but a lot of liberal-minded people don't want to elect Donald Trump again. And, well, that's up to them. You know, I don't know. I don't want to elect him either necessarily. He's just, I mean, he's number one terrible for the environment, which I've talked about before, and also it's just, I don't know. It's the entire era. It's the dismantling of things occurs when the dismantling of institutions occurs too fast. I think the eventual shock, which won't be seen now and it will be seen later at some point, is going to hit the United States pretty hard. Um, but in that same breath, I say that there are some things that had to have been taken care of for a long time, and it's sad that they had to get to the situation that they were. Um, anyway, President's Day is Washington's birthday. I'm glad I sounded so ignorant for those people who knew what it was and are history majors and are proud of their liberal arts degrees and whatnot. It's a federal holiday celebrated on the third Monday of February. Um, okay, so third Monday, that's today. Wow. It was just January yesterday. I remember when I just started learning Japanese. That was a month and a half ago. The first president of the United States was born in 1732. Since the Uniform Federal Holidays Act of 1971, its observance can occur between Friday 15 and 21 inclusive. So it can occur anytime as long as it's on the third Monday. So technically, George Washington can then have. We need to change the day that he was born every year. That's cool. And colloquial now is now widely known as President's Day. Why colloquial? Why won't we just say Washington's birthday? Don't we just say um, the other birthdays of the other relevant people when their birthday, like Martin Luther King Jr. Day, or I don't know what other birthdays do we have. Basically, it's a tribute to all the people who served as past presidents. I wonder what Trump is saying about that. Something maybe traditional, something maybe about the left. Again, you know, let's see what's going on. It's of course he's not saying anything about President's Day today. Let's see. I would screen share this, but I'm trying. I'm not an expert in this video stuff yet, so I just want to make sure I can not disrupt my video. But let's see what he's saying. After 2 years of interviewing more than 200 witnesses, the Senate Intelligence Committee has not discovered any direct evidence of a conspiracy between the Trump campaign and Russia. Still have the Drunkenator after 2+ years. Wow, so many lies. By now, disgraced acting director, FBI Director Andrew Kay. He was fired for lying. Now his story gets even more deranged. And he and Rod Rosenstein, who was hired by Jeff Sessions, another beauty, looked like they were another beauty. The 80s on this guy is like insane. The 80s, 60s to 80s on this guy is just, oozing. And they were planning a very illegal act and got caught. There's a lot of explaining to do. The millions of people who just elected a president who they really like, and he has done a great job for them with the military, vets, economy, and so much more. This was illegal and treasonous insurance policy in full action. Great analysis by Fox and Friends. Not surprised. This was an illegal coup attempt on the president of the United States, Dan Bongino of Fox and Friends. Well, quoting Dan Bongino is never, going to be held as something that is something accountable. But it's anyway. He hasn't said single thing about President's Day, so obviously he doesn't care. The first thing he usually does. This was 21 minutes ago. He tweeted this thing about. So he doesn't care about President's Day. It's okay. Who really gives a shit? I mean, you know, I have to read more about the history of it. Although Lincoln's birthday, blah blah blah. But let's see what else is happening with Mr. Trump. Um, One day I'm going to be able to do this side by side screen share thing so that you can see my face and then you can see what I'm looking at. Alec Baldwin suggests Trump's latest attack on SNL could be a threat to my safety. Oh, God. And, of course, I mean, he actually has a lot of similarity. He does a pretty good job of looking like Trump. Just a caricature version. The Alec Baldwin, actor who plays President Trump on SNL, is responding to the president's latest shot of the show. Baldwin is asking if Trump's tweet constitutes a threat to his family's safety. Saturday night, Baldwin reprises Trump impersonation of SNL skit that recreated the president's Friday morning speech about the border, the budget, and assorted other subjects. Is it he? I haven't been watching SNL on regular, but it seems he might have been doing that. He might be doing this like yeah, I mean, I know he's for the last 2 years, but I don't know if he's had ups and downs in it. I know he's had his own controversies, and I'm sure Trump's calling out on it. But whatever. The SNL standards was par for the course, but for Trump, who had fired back on the show numerous times in the past, fired up his Twitter account again on Sunday morning. Trump called SNL unfunny, unfair, indicating that he probably saw at least parts of the episode from the nights before. Nothing funny about the tired Saturday Night Live on fake news NBC. Question is, how do the networks get away with these total Republican hit jobs without retribution? Likewise, for many other shows, very unfair and should be looked into. This is the real collusion. They're colluding together, the networks and the left, apparently. Anyway, but without retribution, yeah, that's a tough line to sell these days without sounding like you're calling for some kind of actual retribution. And sometime in the past, I was watching Cuck News Network earlier, and one of the talking head commentators brought up a good point that retribution at some point could have meant like retribution by a news station or federal government for illegally stopping free speech. But these days, retribution can actually mean like calling on somebody to take some potentially violent action. I hope neither, but hey, that's like I could see where someone reads it that way, but then other people will be like, oh no, you're reading too much into it. He's just defending himself, whatever, you know. Okay. Anyway, so Trump has I guess he at one point probably had a sense of humor about this, but after a while, it seems like anyone would be worn a little bit thin. So anyway, I'm in the midst of a lot of different things this week. I have my contracts going on. I have my work going on, and I have things to do. So that's it for today. I don't want to make this video too long. Today's going to be a busy day for me. I don't know if there's anything that's going to be notable in my life going on. Usually there isn't, but obviously that's up to me to control. But I will have that situation. I promised this year with myself to make things in my life more notable. So anyway, see you later.